All right.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're about ready to start the Queen's match.
Queen's match today is Julie Shanicky and Lacey Torzewski. Looks like they're getting ready for the leg.
What game did they decide on, Tim? Do you know?
They're going to play 8-ball today.
They're going to play 8-ball. Good.
If I recall, that's a race to 6.
Do we have a Fargo rating on each of these gals?
We do.
Lacey is a 536 and Julie is a 430.
Okay, great. A little background on both of these players. Julie is from Marion, Wisconsin. She and her husband run Club 161.
Yep. I believe that's in Ogdensburg.
Ogdensburg, yes.
You're
not a local, Corey.
Played a few tournaments there, and that they do a good job of hosting tournaments.
Yeah, they do.
And
I was very surprised when I read Julie's profile here. When she's asked when she started shooting pool, she said at age 45.
Wow. Late start.
Yeah. She shoots with a Viking Q. And Julie's going to break.
You guys should probably introduce yourselves since you're both guests in the booth.
We are newbies, aren't we, Tim?
We are. This is our maiden voyage here in the booth.
So please pardon our faux pas. This is Sean Gretzinger.
And I am Tim Schatz, and the third voice that you can't see on camera is Corey Peterson.
They all know me as the postman.
The postman.
The postman. He delivers.
Yep, he delivers.
It is Sunday. He gets a day off today.
He's delivering a little slow the day after yesterday's tournament.
All right. Okay, pretty good break by Julie. Looks like they're spread pretty well. Lacey's got a decision to make here.
Looks like she's looking at is that the 4-ball? We're not playing with the stream ball, so it's going to be interesting watching some of those solids.
Normal colors. Yeah.
Yep. I think that was the 4, right?
Yeah, it was the 4. Looks like she got a little tight to that 1 ball.
She did. But maybe she can see that 2 ball down the rail. Looks like she's looking down table. No, she's going to look at the 5.
Oh, nice looking shot.
Nice cut.
That was a very nice cut.
Little heavy on the speed still, but I think she's good.
But she still looks to be in good shape. Looking for that breakout?
Needs to get a little lucky. You can't quite tell if that 3-6 is in trouble or not. Not from that side. It doesn't look like anything's going here. Try to give you a little better look at it from this side.
Lacey is from Mosinee. And she shoots with a Jacoby. I think Julie was a Viking.
Lacey opting for a little safe there, just create some distance.
Is that the 12 ball? Tim, I can't see what that is down in the left corner. Or is that the 14? Boy,
That's the 12.
that's the
ball.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if she can see past that.
I'm not sure if she can see
15,
that. I'm not sure
yeah,
if she
no.
can see the 10 either.
I think she's opting for.
Go for the bank? Okay.
She did. A little short. It leaves Lacey with a couple of options. She's probably trying to determine how she's going to get on that 6.
Right, the balls are technically, I guess, open, but she doesn't have a very good opener here to get on them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 10 ball's going to get kind of in the way there. I keep looking at the video, and that ball right behind the 6 is actually the 9 ball. I keep thinking that's the cue ball.
Oh, yeah, you can't see the color. Yeah, that 10 ball's going to make that workaround down on that end of the table a little different.
I don't know if she's got enough angle here to create some, enough to get across the table for the 6 next.
Right.
It's pretty steep.
It is.
Oh, she decided to play safe. That's a good shot. She kind of left Julie in no man's land there.
She did.
However, Julie has a lot of blockers
Options
on
for
the
safe.
table.
Yes. Right. And that may be her best choice at this juncture. I don't know if she's looking at a combination, you think? I don't know that I heard her call a safe. I think that was the intent.
Yeah, I think so too. Kind of open up those 2 balls that were
Yeah,
going to give her a problem.
right.
Looks like that 3 might go, but
It
again,
does.
how do you get back to the 6?
Right. It's going to be hard to hold it. And I don't know if...
Oh, real nice bump there.
Nice shot by Lacey there.
Oh, she did
Real
get a
nice
nice bump on the 6. Good for her.
Now it's a matter of getting on the 8.
Yeah.
Right. I'm wondering maybe she can draw that back over towards the upper left corner, maybe shoot that in the side.
I'm looking at all the angles and wondering also not ideal, but the 8 off the 10.
Right, that's a nice thought. Looks like there's plenty of room there.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Another nice shot.
Yeah, it was
Should we
very
see it
nice.
past the 14 there or not?
That's what
maybe
you were
the
looking
side
for,
too.
Tim,
I'm
right?
looking at it straight in the side from the booth here. It looks like she's got plenty of room.
It does. Looks like she's got room to go right past that 14.
Nice
Oh, that's
shot,
a
Lacey.
nice
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 shot.
pocket.
Very nice out.
So that puts Lacey up 1-0. I'm going to help you guys out just a little bit here in the booth. Just for you guys on out there watching the stream, this is a free website. We like to keep it free. In order to do so, we need people to like, share, subscribe. It's free, even though the word subscribe makes you think you got to pay something you don't. All it is a couple buttons you click. I don't know what else to tell you other than that. This is just a great stream service that Kendall and company have put on and put out. He's changing the balls now because it helps to identify him a little better on the stream for everybody out there watching.
Yeah, that will make it easier for us to see the differentiation of those solids.
Right. Looks like we're up to 32 viewers watching. Anybody wants to chime in, please don't be afraid to do so. Hi, shout out to Jared Schmidt. It says, "Let's go, Lacey." Must be a Lacey fan.
Oh yeah, Jared, Merrill guy. Hi, Jared. Good morning.
Lacey responded on her questionnaire that 8-ball is her favorite game.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Lacey play other than 8-ball.
We play a lot of 8-ball up in our league, up in our neck of the woods, I guess, if you will.
I mean, you don't see a lot of women other than pros play 9-ball.
Well, honestly, Corey, before I started playing league here at Mad Apple, I never played 9-ball nor 10-ball.
Yeah,
so that was all new to me.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of women players play 8-ball, 10-ball. And 10-ball is kind of a new game for everybody for the most part. I mean, it's only been around a few years, I think, for amateur players for the most part.
Lacey says she got into pool because of her dad.
Yep. Good old Dave.
Davey T. She still plays league with her dad. Monday nights they play on our league. They're very competitive.
What a great thing to be able to do together.
Yep. That's what got me into pool too. My dad was a pool player. My grandparents owned the bar, so that's how I got into it.
Lacey's looking down table at the 3.
Really a nice break. Couple.
It is,
a little problem over there, but
a little
6
bit.
and 9 and 15. I think that was. Well, that went right through everything.
It did.
Todd Foles says, "Let's go, Lacey." Another Lacey fan out there. I know, I'm talking to Julie earlier. Her husband couldn't be here today. He's actually playing in a tournament out in Tigerton, Elderon area. He's doing well. Obviously, they're playing on Sunday, so that's always a good thing.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a miss.
I wonder if she's had enough room there with that stripe in the way. She probably tried to cheat that a little too much.
She probably did try to throw it a little.
Well, looks like
So
Julie's got an
Julie is on
opportunity on that
stripes.
side pocket there. Get that one problem out of the way. Oops, not gonna do it. Maybe go for the break here.
That
Again,
maybe was the thought.
again, right
And
through.
just missed
right
it. Yep,
through
went through.
everything.
Didn't hit
That was a nice
anything.
cut. That was a nice cut by Julie. It just didn't get no reward in terms of breaking up anything.
Right.
So, nice little shot.
Just
She's
cut on the 13.
kind of running out of options here. I'm not sure she can see enough of that.
I don't think so. And I don't see a good safe.
Julie played a
Oh, there
pretty
she
good save
Yeah,
there.
she did. Lacey can see balls, but nothing easy.
And she opened up that 9 nice for herself. She gets back to the table.
That overhead view seems to elongate the table and sometimes gives an inaccurate picture of what the angle is that you may have to cut back. It might look easier than what it is.
Usually it's easier sitting back here, but
Yeah. Yeah, I never miss when I'm watching.
I'm an armchair pool player.
Yeah.
You know? I can make all the shots from back here.
Right.
Lacey's shaking her head a little bit. Not quite too happy with that outcome. But I think she's got some options here, safe or otherwise.
So Al pipes in, says, "Hi guys." Ruth says, "Go Lacey." Up to 43 viewers. That's always good. Keep that going. Try to get 100 before the day's over. Place is starting to fill in a little bit. We got the Sunday afternoon tournament here, so if anybody wants to come down and play, please do so.
Yeah, and really, if you get the opportunity, come on down here. This is a really nice facility.
Oh, ideally, Julie would have liked to have moved a few more inches past. Get a look at that 13.
Right, right.
Yeah, just play to bump it a little bit. Maybe make Lacey deal with it.
Sometimes your best option is still not a great one.
Lacey does have a ball down there. I think that's the 7.
Right. So she's got, yeah.
She can get a good angle on it.
Oh boy. Now that 3 ball's going to
Well,
be.
you could probably still do the combo and then still have the 3 for the breakout.
She can see the 5 down table. I don't think it really does her any good at this point. That was a nice shot.
That was a nice shot.
Now, though, does she have a good angle to get that break?
She's going to try to leave herself with a better angle on the 3 by taking the 5.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That one might hurt. But that 9 and 15 are not good.
No, they're not.
Balls are tied up. Julie's going to have to come up with a kind of a creative safety here. Try to open those up and not give Lacey too good of an opportunity.
Right.
You could probably play another safety here and maybe move the position of the 13 ball to get a better breakout.
You know, even if they open those up, I'm not sure those balls go past the 3 the way it stands.
I don't think they do. I think it would have to play off the rail off the 3. And I think that's what she's looking at.
It, but she's not sure.
Yeah.
I almost think she's coming off her ball, off the rail, off the 3.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it does.
She did.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah,
nice.
but no reward.
15, yeah, no 15,
Nice
not
shot.
breakout. You'd hit that a little harder maybe, but
Right.
maybe
Yeah,
she
it's
doesn't
such
make
a-
it then either.
such
It was
touchy
a touch
though.
shot. Yeah. You hit it
Almost
harder,
wondering
you
if
don't make
she-
it.
If she really wanted to make that, right? So,
Right.
rather than just lay it in the pocket.
Yeah, ideally that would have been.
Now, Shane
more
Van
in her
Boeing
favor.
probably draws us back into the 6 and 15 and makes both balls straight in on the 8.
Yeah,
but
that would be something.
Julie gonna play safe. Okay. Well, 3 is
What is
obvious,
Lacey
but
thinking? Right. But what do you look at then? Because the 8 almost looks in the path of a side pocket bank,
right.
which doesn't look ideal anyway.
My bet would she's gonna play safe. Did she get the separation?
That was a good
Almost.
shot.
She did.
That was a
Yeah,
good
she
shot.
did.
Which gives
there is
Julie
room
the
for
option of making
Julie.
a 15 down the rail,
Right.
but it's going to be hard to get down at
It's-
13 then
Yeah,
too.
it's tough because, the 6 ball's going to take away that
It's going to be
movement
two,
for her.
two really nice shots here to get these 2 stripes off the table.
She actually
No, she
overcut
cut.
that.
Yeah, she did.
So here's an opportunity for
Opportunity.
Lacey.
Oh, looks
It's like about 3 stop shots to,
Right.
to get out. Another nice shot.
Was a nice shot all the way down. And she's going in the side. Oh no, all the way down. Nice shot.
nice shot,
That was a nice
Lacey.
out,
Nice,
Lacey.
very nice.
Okay, well, she's breaking, like, ready to break. Al's piped in and says something about YouTube always puts them at 360 in terms of setting, in terms of, I'm thinking that says pixel rating or some sort on the screen. I have no idea to tell you, Al, because we're all newbies here. Kendall's gracious enough to let us be up here and commentate the match. So I don't know, we'll do our best to let him know to see what he says about that.
We thank people for tuning in.
What's that?
Subscribing. We thank people for tuning in today.
Yes, we're up to 51 viewers. Again, like, share, subscribe. It's free. It keeps the stream free to the public. People being able to watch it. I know the word subscribe scares people off. They think they got to pay something. They don't.
Right.
It's free. It's just a matter of clicking a couple buttons and you're in.
And you get the notification.
Another nice
so
break by
you-
Lacey, making a
Yeah,
few balls here.
She did.
Lacey is the incoming challenger today. Julie being the queen, winning last week.
Looks like that 9-ball, 5-ball is the question mark because it
Right,
looks like that
right.
combination, or maybe is that the 5-6 down? I can't tell. Or is that the 4? Oh, that's
I
the 4,
think
isn't
it's
it? The 4-6 down there by the
5 is
corner.
behind the 9.
I forgot we changed the balls out. The
Yep.
4 is now pink, isn't
Yep.
it?
The 4 ball is a little pink Easter
Yeah.
color.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to opt for the stripes.
Looking at the 12 in the side.
Ooh,
Oh, hit the.
took her
How many
eye
times
off
have we
that
all
one a
done
little
that?
bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's never happened to me.
At least not while I'm
Right,
sitting in the chair. It's not
for
happened.
sure. I think she had a pretty good plan there. Looked like she had a break for that 9, but no.
Now that all goes away.
Now it all
Isn't
goes
that the
away.
worst with
Yeah.
pool when you get your cue ball exactly where you want it for the next shot, but
Yeah.
you didn't put the ball in the pocket?
Yeah. And I'm sure
The game of
Julie-
pool.
I never see that happen to Corey though.
Oh, it does. Trust
He
me,
is
it
always
does.
straight in.
Just looking at that combo, but it does look like it might be a little wonky.
That was a nice shot.
Oh,
Well, if the combo goes from there, it's a pretty good angle.
right. We're maybe gonna find out. She maybe has to hit the inside of that 4 just to cheat it out a little bit. I can't see exactly what kind of distance there is between those 2 balls. They're pretty close.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
that's
and
the other
she-
thing that happens is when you do miss that 1 shot, then the whole table changes.
Now,
Yep.
everything
now,
you
now
thought
a
you
new
were gonna
plan.
do.
New
Yep.
plan.
When balls move around, you never know where they're going to end up. So I got to put a little shout out to my teammates from yesterday. We were playing under the Mad Apple team name, 4-man team tournament over in Richford. Tommy Betts, Chad Gosh, Taylor Collar, and myself end up double scooping the Randy Lamar team of Randy Lamar, Trevor Oldsman, Rick Allen, and John Valdez. Great tournament put on over there by Johans.
Tommy's been playing really good ball. I've been up against him in some other tournaments and watched him in league, and he's been right on the.
She could have used a little angle on 11 to shoot to break the 10 out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a kind of a touchy little draw shot there. She got straight on it.
She might be able to roll it forward and bank the 10.
It looks pretty tight.
I don't know.
I'm
It's pretty
afraid of
close
that
to roll
double
it
hit
too.
there.
Yeah. Tim, do we have any other stories on Lacey?
Oh, that's dangerous. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that.
Because I know if we don't put a couple out there, she's going to be disappointed.
That was a nice shot.
Lacey wanted to script our conversation, so I think I lost it though. So we'll have to wing it.
Lacey says she didn't start playing competitively until after college, and that her main practice, other than league.
I remember Lacey as a student of the game. I remember her sitting watching her dad play at casino tournaments, and I'd be playing against her dad and didn't know who the girl was. And obviously Lacey being a little younger than I am, I didn't know who she was, you know, if it was daughter, girlfriend, whatever, but later found out as the years went on.
Oh wow!
Wow,
Nice
that's a
cut.
nice
Great.
cut.
That's a nice
Yeah,
cut.
it is.
Well, that reminds me of our state championship win cut, doesn't it, Tim?
Oh, that was an awesome shot as well.
For those of you who don't know, me, Tim, Lacey, and Jason Kaprisky, better known as Cap, won the ACS state team tournament back in October. We were headed out to Vegas in May to play in the national event.
She caught a little bit behind that.
Yeah, I think she got hooked there.
I think she did. Well, my experience with Lacey is the first time I played the Badger State games years ago. I did not know her. She schooled me on safeties I didn't see coming.
I know she played a lot with her dad in the Scotch Partners, right? Wasn't that what she played in Badger State, or did she
Yep.
play
Nice
singles
hit.
too?
She had
played
to
with her
put
dad
some-
quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, that was
She
a,
had
that
to
was a
swerve
good,
around that
good hit.
salad and get a nice hit, yes.
I think the first time I saw Lacey play was probably early 2000. She started playing league by us up at Mickey's at the time, which is Schoenike's now. And so that's, what, 15, 16 years ago now. And at that point, there was probably only a handful of women in that league. But her game has really...
Do you have a
improved.
good representation of women in the league now up there, Tim? Is that still the league you play in?
Yeah, so currently we're playing at Weston Lanes.
Nice shot by Julie.
Okay. That was a nice bank shot, Julie.
And I believe they run 3 nights a week. So yeah, we do have a pretty good turnout, both men and women, as far as that goes. This was when I started that league. This was the O'Harans were the females, Kelly and Connie, obviously.
Right. I was lucky enough to play with and against them a number of times.
I think she was playing a safety here, yes.
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Yep.
It's like
And
a-
that was
good.
probably a very good decision.
Yeah, that was a
good
smart
option,
decision. Make Lacey move the ball out. Hopefully she has a shot. I think she's just going to touch this 10 ball and kind of get behind the 5 after hitting the rail.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't come out the way she wanted to, but there's a chance for Julie
Well,
here to get a game in.
Yeah, I think she wanted the 10 ball, the cue ball to float behind the 10, and they bumped heads again off the
Right.
rail and pushed it out.
Yep.
Well, the way it looks, she could take either one of these
She
balls
could,
first.
yeah. She's opting for. Is that the 5, Tim? Your eyes better than mine?
Oh, yeah, you wish.
Ooh.
These colors really throw me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Still
that
not
was-
easy shot for Lacey, though.
No, it's not.
You know, sometimes those long shots like that, where the balls are relatively close to one another, they're not easy to aim.
No,
You know,
I agree.
it's like Lacey's got a kind of a thin cut for a natural leave. If she can hold on to that cue ball.
That was a nice shot.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that
was.
a good shot.
Left herself with a nice straightforward 8 into the corner.
Oh, that's what's one of those that
That's what you call driving it in the rail.
gets
Right.
into your head a little bit.
It does.
I'm sure she left that a little longer than she wanted,
Mhm.
even though it was totally makeable. It gets in your head a little bit.
That's part of the pool mentality too. You have in your head this exactly what you think is going to happen, and even though you're left a shot, you let that throw you. Try to remind myself, you play what the table gives you.
How long have you been playing pool, Sean?
When I was a kid, like 11 years old, we got a pool table. I had 3 older sisters and 2 younger brothers, and I had one sister that kind of took to it like I did, and just started playing at home. And of course, when the older sisters brought their friends, particularly the boys from high school,
Mm-hmm.
I was in my element, man, on that pool table playing
Oh,
the high school
that's cool.
boys. Yeah. Then I played a little bit in college, was out for a while, and just really started getting to play a little more competitively about a dozen years ago.
Julie got a little fortunate here. She went for that shot and kind of grazed her other ball, opened those up, but they kind of closed back up on Lacey here as far as that 8 goes.
Right.
Okay, what would either of you do here? I don't see a shot making the ball. I see you have to play it safe somehow.
She is going to play it safe. I think she's going to thin it and just kind of cluster those balls up.
Yeah. There isn't an option to play off that 5.
That was a good save.
That was good
But
save.
Julie can
She's
play one
very
back
good at
though.
that,
But
yeah. Which
you gotta live
is
for another-
probably her best option.
yeah, she's got to live for another day. That's
she does.
That's what you do.
You grow up just playing bar pool, you're so tempted sometimes to just
go
go for
for
the
it.
shot.
Exactly.
But it's not
Yep.
the smart one.
Yep.
Not in this game. And of course, bar players that have never played BCA rules, they don't get the
They
safety
don't
game.
Yeah, they don't understand that theory.
They get offended by it.
Exactly.
But that's not really it.
She's gonna tap this, but
It's got to be touchy.
yep, there. That was a good shot.
Yeah, she did it.
Julie plays very
And actually,
smart.
if she can get back on the top side, maybe that combination goes.
Yeah, it does look like it's wired there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like we're up to 69 viewers, so that's
Oh,
a
wow.
Well,
good
she
hit.
got it.
Good
She
hit
got a
on
hit.
Lacey's
Good
part.
hit, and she left the cue ball in a tough spot.
Yep.
That was,
She did her job.
Yep.
That was a great hit.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we're up to 69 viewers. Keep them coming, people. Like, share, subscribe. Again, the subscribe is a key word there. Don't be scared. You're not paying for anything. It's free. Just helps us keep the stream open for everybody to come watch. Got a good match here today between Julie Shanicky and Lacey Torzewski. Another nice
Nice
safe.
little bump. Now I
Yeah.
don't think that combo goes.
I don't think she can see it.
No, it does
She's
not.
She's gonna have to kick at
So-
it again. But the good thing is, I think if Lacey can hit this ball, she's gonna leave the cue ball on the other end of the table, which is a harder place
Right.
to put the cue ball for Julie's sake in terms of a save.
And that combo does not
Yeah,
go
Yeah.
the way it looked before.
Oh,
just
she
missed
it.
the
So she
top
used
of
her ball
it.
in hand.
Near miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that the 5-2 comma goes up, but I can't tell. It's hard to say.
It is
Oh,
hard to
she
say if
could-
she can pick that 2 ball out for the
maybe
side
Maybe
short
pick the
side
2 ball
pockets
out
here.
in the side.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I think
that
that's
way
what you
maybe.
got to do. Yep. So again, another opportunity for Julie to get a win here on the board.
It is. You like to see competitive matches.
Mm-hmm.
How many weeks has Julie won, Corey? Do you know?
I think it's just
That's a nice
just
shot.
last week
I think
because I
just
think
the-
Holly
Okay.
Right.
Holly was the queen.
Holly DeVillers?
Yep, she was the queen before I think Julie
Okay.
won last week against her. Yeah, it's been changing hands weekly here. And Danny Henning had it for a few weeks. I don't know how long his streak was, but I would say at least 3 or 4 weeks, if not longer. And then Holly ended up
Danny's a
beating
good
her
player.
like 2 weeks ago, and then Julie beat Holly.
Oh,
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 no.
boy.
Oh no.
That one's gonna sting.
that is. She did
This
everything
isn't-
right up
This
to that
isn't
point.
easy though,
there.
because it's on the rails. It's a ton of a tough cut. You gotta be careful you don't hit it too hard and you scratch.
Right.
A nice
That was
touch.
nice. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there we go. I think we're seeing just a little bit of the jitters yet.
Yeah.
These ladies going.
When asked what mental tools Lacey uses under pressure, she answered Michelob Ultra. Or taking a break with controlled breathing. I kind
Yeah.
of like the Michelob Ultra response.
Me, I prefer Captain and 7, but I believe the score is 3-0. Lacey in the driver's seat here early on. Race to 6.
Yep, that was
Another
kind of a
solid break.
golden
She's got a
Yeah,
good
she
break.
does have a nice break,
Controls the Kubo well.
but nothing
Just
dropped, did
nothing
it?
pocketed, no.
nothing dropped.
But wow, nice break.
That's what you call a good break, bad break.
Mhm,
Because you just give that open table to your opponent.
mhm.
I've had plenty of players say to me after break, thanks. Thanks for that break.
There we go. We got the score updated.
I don't know if you guys caught it yesterday, but in the major pro event out in Vegas, there was a 14-year-old that took down Skylar Woodward, one of the probably best players in the world in terms of United States people on our Moscone Cup team. I believe there was a 15-year-old that took Shane Van Boeing to the hill, both
Wow.
sets. Yeah, the younger generation is really
Speaking of, Connie would like us to promote the youth league
yes.
that I think she's going to have going here again fairly soon,
Mhm.
looking for players. There are some young ones that play on the Wednesday night league that I know of, very, very good and accomplished young players already.
Yes, like Kendall's big on developing the young players, especially ever since he, with Mason. I mean,
Sure.
I watched Mason grow up from the time he was probably
Yeah.
5 years old till now, and his game has just progressed so much. But yeah, Kendall's big on developing youth. I know he does. What do you call it? He does practice sessions and teaching lessons
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of them. Caden Hillman is another one that's coming a long ways. His game is really developed. I know I believe he won state ACS in the B division. And I think he's only 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, he's
something
young.
Like that.
He has a brother that shoots with him on
Brody,
that was
yeah,
yes,
Brody
and
is.
Brody's a
I
good
think
player too. He's a little bit
18,
older. Yeah.
a little older, but yeah, he's a very good player too. Yeah, I mean the younger generation is just far and beyond what it used to be. The game itself has evolved so much. So
Well, it is inspiring when you watch Mason play.
Right,
He's just
right,
so
and we have a lot. I think we have a
smooth
lot
and
more
calm.
teachers of the game now
Right.
than we ever had. I believe that they're paying it forward, as they say.
Now, Corey, Mason is technically not pro, correct?
Right. He does play pro events.
He does, yes, and that's a point I was going to make when the girls were asked
Right.
who their favorite pro players were. Julie mentioned Mason, which I totally get that because he's one of my favorite ones to watch play.
Mhm.
Lacey mentions Shane, Tyler, Skylar, and
Yep.
she said in no particular order, but those are some of her favorite pro players.
Right. Yeah, Mason plays in a couple different events. He just got asked to go play in. God, I can't remember what it is now, but it's a
International 9-ball
Is it- yeah,
championship, isn't
something-
it?
yeah.
I think it's limited to, if I remember correctly, I think they said 128 players.
Yep, and he was
And
asked
he
to
was
play in
invited. Yeah,
Yep,
that
and he
kinda
was
gives me
very excited about that.
goosebumps.
We're all excited for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an honor.
Do you know
and
when that takes place, Corey?
I have no idea. I don't
I
know
don't
the
either.
dates on it.
We'll have to find out. Julie's on, is that the 14? The 10.
I think that's the 10.
That is the 10.
Lacey
Yeah,
was
but she
working,
put it in.
Working the solids out. She
Yeah, that was a
missed,
little
shot in the
uncharacteristic
side.
shot in the side,
I
yes.
think she was trying to bump that 4 in the position.
Oh,
and
yes. Sometimes. I know it happens to me. I'm sure it doesn't happen to you guys, but you're so focused on where your next shot is on that next ball, you forget to put the one in you're shooting at.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she kind of rolled right through that.
Oh,
mess,
no,
too.
right between. Making it tough. Well,
Well, right here.
looks like
she's
she
got
can
a
see
line,
that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, in and out.
Had to jack up
Right
there a little
around.
bit. That was a rough spot to be in.
She was shooting a little bit over. My least favorite shot on the table has to be shooting over another ball. Oh, it just not just even the mechanics, but the psychology of it. You know,
Right.
you're not able to hit the cue ball maybe where you want to because of where you have to position. It all gets in your head.
Any particular shots you guys don't like to shoot, like over a ball or a long cut
Ooh.
down the rail?
I'm gonna go with the blind side, the long back cut on my blind side, so on my left to right, I guess I would
Okay.
say. Something in my head does not let me line that up.
It doesn't let you
like
make
that
that shot.
shot,
Huh?
yeah. No, over a ball, definitely. And it's funny, I guess before a match, I just should warm up shooting long down the table shots because, like everyone else, your first time at the table, you're like, just give me something in the middle of the table. Let's not all the way down.
Yep. Believe it or not, my most hated shot to take is a cue ball sitting on a rail, and you got to shoot a ball all the way down the other corner, and nothing but a long green table in between, and it's straight in.
Straight in.
I just cannot make that. That my cue ball is going one way or the other of that ball. I just, and people go, "How do you miss that?" I'm like, I can miss it all day long.
You know, when you first pick up a pool cue, you think, I just want everything straight. Give me everything straight in. And you don't miss them. You
Nope.
make them because it seems easy. And
Yep.
as your game progresses,
Yep.
you love to have a little angle
you
on
want
every
that
shot,
angle,
and you
for sure.
hate the straight in ones. Unless, of course, it's the 8-ball.
Mark Bell has chimed in and says he believes Mason plays in the first week of April in that tournament. Mark, to answer your question, who's in the booth today? Sean, how do you say? I don't know how you pronounce your last name.
Gretzinger.
Gretzinger.
Yeah.
And Tim Schatz, special guests, both of them today, the newbies. Myself, Corey Peterson, and I'm sitting below outside the booth, just kind of tagging along, third wheel.
Corey's in the kids' table.
Just trying to contain Tim and his excitement in the booth there.
Both girls were asked if they played another sport at a high level, what would it be? And Lacey says, when I was in shape, basketball. I don't know what her definition of shape is, but she looks pretty good to me. And Julie said it would be softball, which that probably would have been my pick too. I played a lot of softball.
I could see Julie being a softball player,
Yeah.
yes, definitely. I could definitely see Lacey being a basketball player.
Right.
Maybe we should make them submit like high school pictures of themselves. When
Wouldn't that be great?
Sign up so that we could share some with the viewers.
Corey, you were talking about that ACS state competition, and I see Lacey mentioned that was one of her favorite wins in competition with Tim, Cap, and Corey heading to Vegas in May. She's excited about that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We enjoyed that weekend that we won state. Not to brag or anything, but I did put that team together. I tried to put it the year before, and I got kind of told no, not yet, whatever. But then this last year, we talked about it again, and our number fit the Fargo rating that we had to stay under.
And what was that, Corey?
The Fargo rating?
Yeah, I know. What was the rating you needed to stay under?
I believe it's 20. I think it was 2650.
Okay.
Yeah.
2650, 2850,
right.
something like that. And me, Cap, and Tim and Lacey fit into that number perfectly. I think by like 10 or 15 points. So we decided to do it, and I think our team chemistry alone was probably 80% of the battle. And we just have so much fun together. We go to tournaments, whether it's a casino tournament or wherever. We just click. And
you like to play with teammates that bring out the best in you.
Yeah,
it's not
we just had fun.
necessarily the best people out there, the best players, but like you said, the best chemistry.
Yep, and that's a key thing. Most of you know I play with Taylor Collar a lot in Scotch tournaments and any tournaments, kind of travel buddies, whatever. And we talk about that a lot, about having team chemistry. When you play with somebody, you got to have, you can't have somebody that's just sitting there like a bump on a log. It's just not, it doesn't go well.
No, you need somebody that brings out the best in you.
Right, and you got to have fun. And, you got to, win or lose, enjoy the game. If you're not enjoying the game, guess what? It's not going to be fun. You shouldn't be playing.
Right, and if you're not having a great game, somebody that can be supportive and help you get that turned around.
Exactly, and that's where the team chemistry comes in. So it's a big part of the game, and we talk about this a lot. I mean, we really do, the whole team chemistry thing. So it's
Julie's got an opportunity here. She can get back uphill on that 14 and then 15 in the side. That would be a nice out for her.
That was a nice little stone.
Yeah, it was.
You did a little angle there, I think.
Oh,
But she can still get the 11 aside.
She still should be able to.
Just tap that 14 and take the 11, yep.
Right. In our league, we laugh because one player would always say, "Just tap, 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 tap." It's kind of become the fun little meme of our team when someone is shot
tap,
like this. We're just tap, tap, tap.
It wasn't there an Adam Sandler movie? Just tap it in. Just tap it in.
Right.
I think Bob Barker was in that movie. I can't remember what it was. It was Adam Sandler golfing. That's what it was.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Here we go. That was a nice shot. She gave herself a nice look at the 8. Lacey wants that 5 ball back.
For sure.
But it was a tough cut down the table.
Nice
Julie's
shot.
on the board.
It's a nice out by Julie.
Score is now 3-1. Favor of Lacey over Julie. Julie will be breaking.
Is a race to 6.
A little story on Julie. Her and her husband play in our Tuesday night league, a three-person league. And it was about, 3-4 weeks ago we were playing. I played with Dan Coppins and Jim Wagner. And we were playing Julie, her husband Scott, and Jeff Jartz. And Julie broke. Nice break. Made a couple balls. Got kind of stuck. Jeff actually came to the table to help her out and just said, "Try this triple combo. See what happens." And she shoots it. She makes it. And lo and behold, she has another shot. She makes that shot, makes another shot, has a really tough cut in a 2-ball to get on the 8, makes the 2-ball, goes all the way down table, back up, and has a nice cut shot on the 8 and makes that too. I literally jumped off my chair and just hugged her. I was so happy for her having a table run. She was smiling ear to ear. I mean, she's just
Oh, that's great.
she's a truly wonderful person. Her and her husband both Scott, and like I said, they have a nice place out there at Club 161 in Ogdensburg. And I was just so happy for her. And Jim too, the guy that she ran the table against, he comes up, gives her a big hug, and she just thought that was cool. She goes, "You guys are really cool. That even though I kicked your butt," she goes, I actually it felt good." And she goes, "You still are happy about it." But yeah, it's just good to see stuff like that for people.
It's a really good league, actually. I think.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
it's a
like
fun league.
everyone's really supportive.
Oh yeah.
Of everyone.
Yeah, I like our Tuesday league. I play in a Thursday league down at Varsity Club also, and just competitive. Both leagues are very competitive, and we have some really good shooters in this part of the state, and that's how you get better. You play better players. And
exactly right. That's what I think helps my game is that, especially the Tuesday night league here.
And that's why I'd asked Scott and Julie both one night. I go, "Why are you guys driving an hour one way to play pool?" I go, "When you have your bar." So, well, number one, they want to get out of their own bar,
right?
And number two, he goes, "I really like to get my game to be a little better," and that's how you do it. You go play better players and play better competition. Your game's going to get better.
Story.
Plus, it's a little different league rules in terms of balls in hand, and
right.
out there they're playing bar rules and stuff. So.
Oh boy, she wants that shot back too. Side pocket. I just heard Lacey say side pocket. She just feels they have not been her friend today.
Nope.
A player in one of the local leagues criticized a player. I heard this story over the last week, and he didn't like a shot the person took, and he called that's mad apple pool. And I said, I would have said, "Thank you. I take that as a compliment."
Right.
Yeah.
Julie says her favorite person to beat is her husband.
Mm.
And as you said, Corey, they promote pool over there a lot. They run a number of tournaments.
Yep. I believe there's a tournament coming up middle of April, the John Armand Memorial.
Oh, John Armand. Yes,
Armand.
He was from Ogdensburg. John was a good player.
Yep. I remember playing John many years. Very strong player.
I shot a Scotch tournament with him one time, and I missed a straight in 8-ball, and he was so mad at me.
Oh, boy.
He didn't really talk to me the rest of the match. That goes to that whole chemistry thing and someone being supportive when you kind of mess up. He was not happy with me.
But I believe they run that out of Shawnee B's
in Ogdensburg, yes.
And Club 161. I think they rotate some of the games between the two bars.
Right. And then the end of April, Julie usually runs a 6-woman team tournament that is traveling. Ogdensburg, as you mentioned, 161 and into Simcoe as well. And that's always a real fun one for the gals to end out the pool season.
So again, we're up to 73 viewers. So keep them coming, people. Again, like, share, and subscribe.
She's got a couple of problem balls. She's going to try to figure out how she's going to get those out.
Yeah, it looks like the 2 on the rail there, that 5, I believe.
Yeah, hidden behind the
13.
2 stripes, yep. It looks like she's maybe thinking if she can get out and get that angle on that 6, she can maybe.
She's gonna pull out a top on this or draw. I'm not sure. Looks like she's gonna draw.
Looks like she's drawing. Yeah.
Oh no, she pushed it.
Oh.
Just caught the nipple.
Almost could have gone.
Well, she's got a nice cut at the 6 if she feels comfortable with it, and she would break out the 5 then.
Right.
Or is that the 5 or 3? I can't tell.
I think it's the 5.
Yeah.
Well. You might be right, Corey.
I don't know.
On one table, on one of my tables, it looks like the 5. The other one looks like a 3.
It's the 4 or the 3.
She's gonna take the 4 one on.
It's a solid.
It's a solid. That's better. Nice shot. Oh, thought that was going in the hole at first.
Or as a former teammate of mine used to refer to the balls as the circles or the squares.
Lacey just gave us the look like, what is going on?
Right.
Pockets are not being friendly. Last couple of shots here.
That happens.
But she's got that 5, I believe, in a pretty strategic spot right now. Oh boy.
Side pocket doesn't like Julie either.
Yeah, they've been rough today for
They
the girls.
have been.
So does Lacey try to take that 2 off the rail somehow? Or to play a combo?
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think she really gets that far ahead trying to make that combo.
I almost like the 2-5 or 2-4 combo. I think bank the 2 over there.
Sure.
Gets rid of her one of her.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? Gets that one problem ball, gets that off the rail.
Sticks it over in the corner.
And it still would not be an easy out.
No, I mean, she's got
Julie.
some work to do with the 5 ball.
Well, she's eyeing up that first combo. She's got to leave something down there to get that 5 out, is the problem.
Right.
Or the 3, or
Right.
whichever solid that is right there.
That solid one.
Right, yeah, that one.
Oh, it was a nice try.
Oh, that was a
She
good
was
idea.
trying to
That was a very good idea.
cut that in there and make it. Oh.
And she left that pocket block down there, so...
So again, if you see some people filling in here at the Mad Apple, there's a Sunday afternoon tournament. I believe it starts at 1 o'clock. It's only noon now, so want to come down and get signed up and play in that. Usually always like at least 16 to 24 players, and it seems like it's always a good tournament.
Well, now that 8 ball did get buried. Looking with the 14.
I think she's got to go 15 here now and
I
try
think
to
she
go
does,
2
yeah.
rails and break that out somehow.
Right.
I have to put a little top right on it. I don't know how comfortable Julie is with English yet, but
Right.
okay. Looks like
Well, she's got an opportunity. That 2 is still not in a good spot. And
yeah,
that
2's not in a good spot. Balls are open, but that 8 ball is horrible.
Yeah, it is.
exactly.
I mean, she could actually try to go for a breakout with it now, but then she'd be risking breaking everything up, and
Right.
and she did. I don't know if she moved that good enough to see it and make it yet. 9 ball's
It
still in the
doesn't
way.
look like it, does it? Like that 8 is still a little hidden.
Nice shot on the 5 to get on the 2. Needs a little angle, I think, on that 6 to somehow get over there and bust that 8 out.
Right.
I don't think it goes past the 9 ball.
It doesn't
down
look
rail,
like it. It
and I
doesn't
don't think
look
the
like
cue
it.
ball is going to squeeze in behind the 9 either.
Yeah. I don't see her selling
Well, she's
out
got
there.
an angle,
I think
so
she's
she can-
gonna play this 6 and then probably play it safe would be my bet.
Yeah, if this is me, I'm pushing this ball forward, a little right, going 2 rails and trying to come into that 9 and 8. Or she could just make it, play it safe, just bump the 8 ball out a little bit, stick the cue ball behind it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think that's the play here. Try to create a little bit more separation between that 8 and 9.
Mhm.
Hope you can stick her good behind one of those and get another shot.
And Julie has struggled today a little bit with the longer shots, from what I could tell.
A lot of rattles,
You know,
pocket
a couple
rattles.
rattle shots that cost her.
That surprises me that she
She
went for
did what I
that.
thought she. I
Oh,
thought she had to
went
do.
for
If she
that
makes it,
break.
I think if she
Yeah.
makes that, she actually hits it. Like if she overcut
mhm.
that, and didn't get the bounce that she would have wanted to
She
off the
probably
first two
threw it.
reels.
She had a lot of English on that. You could see that ball just spinning. Probably threw it a little
She
bit more than
did.
she wanted.
Right.
Now, Julie's got to decide if she's going to try to bust that up or
Right.
find a way to play safe.
Yeah, I think Julie either has to have the perfect shot to break that out, or she's gonna have to play us safe and let Lacey do the hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely playing safe somehow here.
Right.
I'm not sure that 15 goes by the 6.
I don't think it goes in either corner.
I don't think it does either.
I think if it's me, I just roll it down to the corner on the right.
Yes. Give
and just
yourself
for
a breakout ball.
you
Yeah.
know, that's what I would do, and make Lacey think about what she wants to do.
Right.
Gotta kind of think about what angle you're giving Lacey on that 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it did go by there.
Ooh,
Oh,
it had
it
plenty
did.
of room to go
It
past
did.
it, I guess.
I never would have. Yeah.
But
you
still
don't
doesn't
want
hurt
to
her.
give her just that little outside.
Lacey looks like she has a good
Cut
opportunity
into-
here to
Yeah.
make the ball and come up behind the 8 and 9 and bump it.
Like
Kendall
this,
says he
like
can't
this
hear
angle.
me. How about now, Kendall? I thought that was a feature, not a bug.
Or maybe she's gonna slide over there. I can't tell.
Oh, that was a nice try.
Oh
yeah.
boy, it was.
And she
Again,
left her
didn't
tough.
hurt her.
Left her
She
tough.
did.
Yeah,
But
didn't hurt her.
she's got a
I
bank.
do the same thing.
If
Yeah,
it's-
bank,
if
get
it's
down in
the-
that corner.
If it's the
Get it
Okay.
past the 9 ball.
Kendall's piped in. Tim, you need to talk a little louder. He said he can't hear you.
that I just said I think that's a feature, not a bug, Kendall. I'm not sure.
The people want to hear the voice behind the screen.
I'm sure I did all my best commentary while he couldn't hear me. So that's kind of a shame.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's what she didn't
That
want
was
to
not-
happen.
No,
Went
that's
right
what she
on
didn't
that
want
line,
to
right down
happen.
the table.
Right.
Never want to give ball in hand to your opponent.
No.
Never a good thing.
She's gonna look at the side and give herself an easy 8.
I think she might have wanted to roll that a little further.
A little
but
bit
it's
further,
not
but I don't think it's an
still
issue for
it's
her.
still an easier shot for her.
Right.
She can make this.
Ooh, she-
Oh, it's going the wrong way.
And
That's
that
a
will-
tough one.
That will go down as a loss for
That's
That
Lacey.
will.
Score is 3-2. Lacey's still ahead. Julie gets a good one there off of Lacey's say a miscue, but a mishap. You know, none of us hate to lose that way, but and at the same time, I hate to win that way too. But
Right.
when you're playing
part
a
of the
tournament, you're
game.
playing for money.
Yeah, take it. Yeah.
You know, it happens. It happens. You know, and
It happens to everyone.
yeah,
so,
it does.
I mean,
It comes around, goes around too. So
Exactly.
It does.
I'm not sure what are the girls playing for today. Does anybody know?
It's 200 in the middle.
200,
each,
so
yep.
$100 each.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Corey, the Jesters and Knights matches will take place yet today too?
Yes, I believe so. One starts at 2 o'clock, and the other one starts at 5.
Okay. The Kings matches have been moved to Friday nights.
Yep. The last one was just obviously a couple nights ago. Jeremy Fedeckenhauer challenger was Mike Niver. I believe they played 9-ball. Great match. I think the score ended up being 20-15 was the final. Jeremy ended up winning.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a nice move, moving that to Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
seems to be-
I
to
think
get
that was
used
something
to
that was
and-
discussed because a lot of people couldn't stay here late Sunday because of early Monday working and stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, it was a good move on Kendall's part and company to do that. And I think it's been more watched because of it too.
I agree.
I mean, not only
It's
on
fun
the
to come down here on a
yeah,
Friday
not
night
only,
and watch
not only
the
on
match.
the stream, but to see it live because
Mhm.
Kendall, you can't see it on the screen, but Kendall has a nice little setup here around the stream table with bleachers all the way around on 3 sides. Can probably fit, I would say, at least 50 to 60 people there if they really wanted to.
Right.
And there's been times there's been at least 20 to 30 there just, rooting on their favorite player that's playing that night or just to sit there and watch, whatever. So, got a nice little setup here for the stream. So, again, like, share, subscribe. Keep it going, keep it free.
Julie had a nice break there. I think both ladies been breaking real well. She's kind of doesn't have a real easy pattern here, but the balls are spread out nice. If she can find a way out of this corner,
Right. I can't actually tell where
think
she's
she's
going.
playing
on
it
account-
safe.
Oh, okay.
or was she
I
going
don't
for
know.
the
Yeah, I don't know if she was
combo?
comboing it or safe, but I think Lacey can see the 1.
Corey, can you see how many watchers we have?
Say what?
Can you see how many viewers we have?
We're up to 70.
Looks like
It floats
70.
around between 65, 70, so we're getting there. I'd like to get to 100 before we're done. I think some people are just getting out of bed, so.
Oh, and all you had to do was say that, Corey, and it went down to 67. So a little
Oh,
tight little
yeah.
nip shot on that 6-ball. But she
An
really
opportunity
didn't
here for Julie
give
to-
a lot up. I guess the 11 straight on the side. She's got some work to do there. I'm not sure how blocked that corner pocket is for the stripes down
Mhm. Ooh, she put those 2
she
balls in
put-
bad spots.
Yeah, both of them.
there. Mm.
Just made them a little more challenging.
Needs it
Get
to
a
roll
shot
a little
there,
bit
no.
Get up.
more.
I think she's a little
I think
blocked
she's
by
short,
that
yeah.
8. I think she is a little short. She may try to cut this 14 in behind the 5-ball. Is that down here?
I think she can
Or
make
she
the
can make-
14.
Yeah, I think she can too. I think she was looking at the 13 off the.
Or she
whatever that
could
is,
could bank the
12 off
13
rail.
too, but I think she's going to
Yeah.
cut the 14 here.
Yeah, in either case, that 13's still not in a very good spot.
No, it's not.
Oh, she's going to line up on that. All right.
Just when you think you got it figured out.
Oh, she was trying to
Well,
play off
well,
the rail. I think.
I think she knew that was her problem ball. She had to
Yeah.
kind of get it in position some way or the
Right.
other.
No, it looks like
I think
from one
Lacey's
angle, it looks like
balls-
was that 6 go past that 14?
Yes.
I
It
think
does.
it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. At least from what I can tell, it does.
Right. One angle, I'm looking at one table and it looks
Right. If you're looking at overhead
closer,
view,
yeah.
it doesn't look like it does.
right.
But,
But
when
the
you look-
other one, it does look like
Right,
it does,
right.
with a lot of room to spare.
Right. Lacey
And we're
looked at it
gonna
right
find
away. And I
out
think
right
she's,
now.
I
Yeah.
think she's going to shoot it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like to have been straight in on it more, but I think it goes back there pretty good though. Yeah, that
And it
was
did.
simple.
Okay.
As
if
long as she doesn't end up
didn't
right
get
on
the
the
speed
rail.
right.
Where,
Shoot a
yeah,
combo
that's
here.
just. And it doesn't look like an easy combo.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Little
of a
touchy.
a little bit of a backwards cut in the
Mhm,
two, but not
right.
much. This
Yeah,
is a
don't-
shot I think you just want to stunt it too, so she can still see the
5.
5 ball
Yeah.
or the 2, depending on how hard you
Where
hit
it
it.
ends up, right? You always
Yeah,
feel like you
and
lose a
this-
little
yeah.
bit control of that first object ball you hit
Yeah.
on that kind of
Yeah.
combination.
Uh-oh.
Well, an
So-
opportunity.
Yeah, I
Another
think Julie's trouble
opportunity
ball here is
for
the 8
Julie.
ball.
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
so,
like it. Looks like
too.
that pocket's
She
blocked
can
a
make
little
all her
bit.
balls, but she's got to either move the 8 ball or get in perfect position
Play
on.
it, play it
Right.
off the 5 right here. She could take that.
Exactly. If she could move that 5 ball, she'd
Oh.
open that pocket up, but went
Yeah,
right by
she-
it.
Yeah, I don't think she thought to do that. Okay, we're up to 75 viewers. Keep them coming, people.
Julie's got a
Got a good match going on here
some
between
angle.
Lacey and
She
Julie.
does on that last ball, so she can get back up
Oh, she's,
hill. That's going to make it a little more
this is
challenging.
Go around the table
Go
here.
around,
Go around,
yep.
go around the horn and hopefully
Mhm.
give yourself at least a bank on the 8, if not a cut. Oh, she didn't
Not
hit that
enough.
hard.
that.
Yeah.
She gonna leave
Well,
herself
she
with
got
a
a
bank?
long bank, I guess.
Yep. And I've seen Julie make a lot of these long bank
Mhm.
shots. They don't seem to bother her.
Oh, she pointed to
she's
the
gonna
opposite
cut it.
corner. All right. Could be kind of a two-way shot here.
Mm-hmm.
She put the 5 down. Wouldn't have been a bad leave if it hadn't knocked the 2 off the rail.
Right.
If it had stayed on the rail, it would have
Yeah.
made it a little tougher for
Looks like
Lacey
that
to do something.
is
A
makeable.
little
It
too
is,
close for comfort.
It
but,
is close. It is.
Close. I think she can shoot away
but it's
from it.
makeable, I believe. There's a
Right,
little
she
bit
can
of a
shoot
gap
away.
there.
Yeah, it looks like, especially when you look at the overhead view, you can see she'll have that angle.
Well, maybe she's just going to nip it. Nope, hasn't decided yet.
You think a little bit longer when the last ball for your opponent is just the 8 on the table.
All right.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, very
there
nice
you
shot.
go.
And she comes
And
out.
she came out
can see it.
good. Nice stroke.
Yep, very good shot.
Nice shot.
Gonna leave her
Nice position in the 8.
Yes, it
After,
is.
after coming off a game where both girls kind of missed shots you expect
Yeah.
them to make, and some of those longer shots get in your head
Right.
again. Nice. out by
4-2,
Lacey.
Lacey.
Up to 80 viewers. Keep them coming, people. Like, share, subscribe. Again, subscribe is not a fee. It's just a button you got to push, and it's free. Helps keep the stream free for everybody to see. Great competition coming from the Mad Apple. You're watching the Queens match between Lacey Tazewski and Julie Shanicky.
Looks like the girls are going to take a break.
Well,
Lacey didn't answer the question on her questionnaire about her favorite pool movie. However, Julie said hers is Color of Money.
definitely be mine too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Plus, Paul Newman is easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
If you guys understand that. I suppose easier on the eyes than the Hustler.
So we got a little
Funny,
break
that
in
was
the
the
action,
Tom Cruise
people,
one.
for out there watching. Don't think that we're not playing. We are. There's ladies are taking a bathroom break, getting something to drink. Got Tim Schass and Sean Gessinger in the booth. Both special guests today, both newbies. Myself, Corey Peterson. I'm just on the side, being a third wheel. The score is 4-2. Lacey's in favor. Race to 6, playing 8 ball. The Knights match and the Jesters match will be coming up following the Queens match.
Do we know who those players will be, Corey?
I do not have
I
that
don't
in front of
either.
me.
Okay.
I don't even have my phone close to me to look it up either because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
But we do have a Sunday afternoon tournament here at Mad Apple. I see quite a few people filling in already. Come on down. I believe it's $10 to play. Great time to hone some skills and win some money.
Lacey's back and racking the balls.
Yep. Getting ready to go here.
Looks like the Jesters is Austin Alberts and Jay Christian, and the Knights is Darian Kettenhoven and Kyle Gable.
Okay. So, with Lacey getting ready to break, for people that don't know, Lacey has a good break. She just hasn't made a ball on a break yet, I don't think, but she's got a good break with control of the cue
She
ball.
does.
Ball was going right for the side pocket
at
too,
that.
and
And I
got kicked out of
think
there.
nothing fell again.
Same thing again. Puts balls all over the table and nothing drops.
That is so hard when you're not making balls on a break.
Yeah, it is.
It feels like a handicap. Like you should just give that break back up.
So I don't know about you guys, but yesterday, playing in a bar tournament, valley tables, different kinds of balls, cougar cue balls. I normally break from the side, second ball, don't have a problem making a ball for the most part. Yesterday, could not make a ball for nothing. And all the matches we played a lot of matches yesterday, a lot of games, and by the end, I was head breaking and still not making a ball. But what is you guys' feeling on, do you change it up if you're not making something on the break,
Yes.
I used to never change it up, and now I change it all the time.
Right.
It's really tough, like in league, right? So you only get so many games, and if you happen to get the practice on the table you're going to play on, you get a couple breaks in and kind of see what works and what doesn't.
Right.
But
and that's where I was yesterday. I couldn't make a ball in a break, and we were getting to the end. We're getting to the final. We're getting to the money, and I'm like, I gotta start making balls here. Otherwise it's going to cost me. And
They start to feel leaden, don't they? Like you just can't get them to move.
Couldn't get anything to work, and I know I think. Well, both Taylor and I, we were both struggling with the break, and he made one on the break, and he was over there just screaming, "I made one! I made one!" I mean, that was the highlight of our night, just trying to make a ball on a break over there.
well,
but-
and something like that, it's like how many times do you break before you give up on it?
Right.
And move
Right,
on to something
exactly.
else, right? So you gotta try to decide if you hit them bad or if you hit them good and they're just not going from that
Yeah.
spot, right?
And I noticed other guys doing it yesterday too. Other players, they were hitting different spots, hitting hard, hitting soft,
Right.
just trying different things. And I know it wasn't just me yesterday, but I just wanted to put it out there, see what everybody else thought too. And
Oh, and it's a rude awakening in Tuesday Night League, Corey. If you break and you don't make a ball,
yeah,
you're maybe done.
Yeah.
That was your turn at the table.
yeah, exactly.
One night in league, I think in the first 5 games, I went to the table just for my breaks, and they were both dry, and there were 4 table runs on me.
Was that
Like,
us?
okay, no, it was Fong and MH
Oh.
and Delarry.
I thought we played you guys this Tuesday.
No, I'm not talking about this last
okay,
Tuesday.
I see.
Should we talk about this last Tuesday,
no,
Corey?
No, we shouldn't. 'Cause
That actually was a pretty good night for us.
it was. You guys played good.
Yeah.
Played really well.
But Corey, your team has a pretty significant lead in the league, and what we have just a couple weeks left.
Yep, 2 weeks left. Hoping to finish it out. Dan Coppin, Jim Wagner, myself, and Kevin Dorn have. Well, Dan and Jim are pretty much the solidary of our team. They're there every week, and me and Kevin kind of swap out. I probably play 65% of the time. Kevin plays 35%. I do it just for the sake that I don't get burnt out because I play, 2 nights a week league and then weekend tournaments. I get burnt out.
Right.
I mean, I'm at that point right now at the end of the season. I'm done.
Right. And Tim, you feel the same way. We were talking about that this weekend. It is that. But on the other hand, Corey, when it's done, it's done. And then you feel like, boy, I didn't have what I needed there at the end, which is what you play all season for.
Right.
To get into those tournaments at the end and do well. You don't want to be burned out.
Right.
Tim, you shoot a lot of tournaments too, don't you?
Yep.
I play twice a week and tournaments whenever I can as well. And I think we all go through that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, didn't
That
get it.
did
Oh
not.
boy.
Oh, and then it
Well-
goes.
And it
Look at
kicked
that.
it in.
Wow.
And you know what? You have to take those when you get them
Yep.
too.
Well, she made a real nice shot. I don't know if you saw it to break that open, and really didn't get any love on that leave.
Oh.
So I guess it came back around for her.
Goes around, comes around.
Yeah,
She
it's
bumped the
working out really
15,
well
so
for her
yes,
right here.
Yes. Yeah, now it's just a couple of stop shots if she
Yep.
can do it.
Yep.
Oh, a rattler.
Unfortunate.
I was just gonna say, do you leave that 8-ball for the side? But I guess
would've,
we'll find
yes.
out what happens when.
Or she could have rolled it up and put it down in
Right.
the corner here too. Yeah.
And I noticed you knew that was not what Lacey wanted, and it just points to you make one minuscule movement you don't intend to make when you're stroking the ball,
Yep.
and the cue ball doesn't stop, or it rolls a couple of inches forward that you didn't intend.
Yep.
To the casual observer, it sometimes makes it look like, they just had all easy shots. And you're like, well,
see
it wasn't the ball going in the pocket that was the hard part. It was where did they put the cue ball for each shot.
Yeah. I see a nasty safe coming up here.
I do too.
Yeah, it's gonna get touchy.
And that is the smart play.
What I do is just tap that 10, roll it
Yeah.
out for the side.
We'd
and
say
leave the
tap,
cue-
tap, tap. My teammates
tap,
would be,
tap.
they'd be proud of me using their
Come off the rail and
lingo.
stick it right in that 13
Yeah.
and 9, and Lacey's
Right.
gonna have no shot whatsoever.
No, she's not.
And she played that perfect.
And she did.
Oh, she is.
It's even
in
snugged
jail.
up against that 13, which
Yeah,
makes it hard
that's
to get
exactly what Julie
anything
wanted
off
right there. She played
the
that very
back
smart.
rail.
Todd Foles, my partner in crime and Monday partner. Yep, they're still running King of the Hill Friday night.
Yes, I mentioned that earlier. Jeremy Fedekauer and Mike Niver played
She's gonna
last
get a
Friday.
hit. Good
That's
hit.
a nice hit.
Oh,
That's a
and
nice hit,
handily.
Lacey.
Yes, the King of the Hill is still Friday nights, Todd. I don't know who the challenger is going to be this coming week. Jeremy is the king. I don't think they're going to have it this Friday because of the WSPA state tournament here in
Right.
Appleton. So it'll be the following week.
Which what I would say to people, if you want to watch some good pool and see what it's all about, get down to that WSPA tournament.
Yes, there's going to be some good shooting there, and
Yep.
a lot of good players. It's probably if not the biggest, the second biggest state tournament in the state of
Right.
Wisconsin.
Well, and
To
just on the road from the Mad Apple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just on the
So,
road
I
from here,
mean,
Matt.
there's-
From
And
here.
they'll be busy here. You're
Yep.
looking for some games. You want to warm up. This
belie-
place is going to be hopping
I also
all
believe.
week long.
Yeah, I also believe Kendall has a shuttle going to and from here, like every 30 minutes. So
He
if anybody
does a
wanted to come here,
complimentary shuttle from Mad Apple down to the Fox Cities Convention Center downtown Appleton, where
Yep.
the tournament is being held.
Julie looking to bank this maybe.
No, I think she's going to cut it in, nice and easy. And she
And
does.
she did.
nice
That
shot.
was a
Very
nice
nice
shot.
shot.
That was a
Now
nice
she's
shot.
got an opportunity here.
Oh, this is a big deal for Julie to keep Lacey off the hill.
Right. Left herself
I
with a
don't know if
little-
I'd have did that. I think she
Just
put the
a
wrong
little-
English on there. I think she
Yeah.
thought something else was going to happen.
I think so. Oh, a little short.
Yep.
That was
Now an
yeah.
opportunity for Lacey
Yep.
to get on the hill.
Mark Bell has chimed in and said he's one of the shuttle drivers for the weekend next week for this WSPA state tournament. So
Is that a good thing, Mark?
yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Corey Jankart piped in too that Feder Gorst will be in town as one of the guest pro
Lacey's going to set
exhibition
herself up for the
people. I believe he'll be on the Mad Apple stream because I believe they'll be down there streaming it. I'm not positive.
side. That's a nice finish for Lacey, and that does put her
Very
on the
nice.
hill,
Yeah.
5-2.
Yep. I believe
Julie wants that shot back before the 8.
I'm
Oh,
not
for
sure who
sure.
the woman pro player is going to be. That's going to be there also, but Feder Gorst and Kristen Kayachi. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the girl that was going to be there too. But a couple pro special appearances going to be there. They usually set it up every year. They have somebody there. We've had Allison Fisher there, the world #1 ranked player in the women's for years. She was there a couple years ago. A lot of times we get to see Jennifer Beretta. Who else have we had? We've had can't even think of all the people we've had. But well, anyways,
Lacey to break
up
on the hill.
Yep, Lacey's up 5-2. Race to 6. Her
We'll
break.
see if she puts one in this time. She's had all
Yeah,
good
see if it
breaks,
all-
but
see if it all
sometimes they
comes
just
back.
don't want to drop. And another good break.
And she made one
think-
too.
Oh, there you
And
go.
She saved them
Two.
all for the last.
Yep, yep, in the side.
I should probably know this, but have we seen a run out yet in this match?
We have not. We have not.
Nope.
And so this would be an opportunity for Lacey, and she's certainly capable of doing that.
Doesn't look like she's got an easy opener.
I know, I see that. Mm-hmm.
I think she's looking at that 6 ball.
Yep. She just rolls it forward. I think she's in good shape with an option of either
The 2 ball
3,
or the
2, or
3,
7.
Yeah. Oh, she
Oh,
cut
I
that a
must
little
missed it.
short. Yep.
So an opportunity here for Julie to get back in the match. Table's open.
Looks like she can see that 3 ball. Oh, no, she's going to look at stripes. Okay.
I'm going to choose stripes here.
They actually look good too.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, she
Oh
missed
boy,
the-
she pushed that pocket a little early. Now,
So back to Lacey, and I'm thinking she's taking solids here.
I think so.
Should take that 5 ball or the 1
Yep.
ball.
Yep. I would guess. I can't see how straight on that 5
She
ball
could take
is.
the 11.
She doesn't have
What is
that.
that in the middle of the table? Is that the 2 ball? Or is that
2
the
balls
6
down the
ball?
end
I
railing.
think
Six
that's
ball.
a 6 ball. Yeah, the 2 balls down on the far end.
That one's a little bit in jail.
It
there.
is surrounded.
Of course, if that 5 goes off the 10,
Yep, and she can move it.
and she can move it. Maybe she's looking at that
Yeah,
11.
she's
She
gonna
wants
take the
straights
She
11.
now.
is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot.
Yeah,
no,
that's a nice-
no reward.
Oh boy,
but
Nice
no
stroke on
reward.
that.
she
I
can
don't know,
see
can
the
she
9
see around
ball. I
that?
don't know if she can see the 10 ball.
I think she can.
Oh, she must be able to see it. She's looking at it.
Oh,
Looks like it.
If she can see the 11 ball here right now, it'd be perfect time to take it. I think she can see it. I think it goes straight through there.
and she does.
Stop shot on the 14.
That's what she's looking at.
It is.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yep.
That was a nice stroke.
She's got to figure out how to get on that 15 to get to the 9.
She does, and 9 ball she would want, I
If
think,
she
for
can
her last
put a little
ball.
bottom on here and
Mhm.
roll it up to that 1 ball, should be perfect. And this is the thing I think with
Oh, nice
Lacey.
shot.
Very nice
Lacey's
shot.
game
Very
has
nice
progressed
shot,
so
Lacey.
much. Seeing the table, position play. You know, I've mentioned this before in other nights.
It's
I
not quite
truly
straight.
believe her game has come a long ways.
Ish. The 6 ball's going to be testy on getting on that 9, I think, because it's not quite
Well,
straight.
I
is
would
it?
just draw
Looking
back
out
a
the
little bit.
booth?
I
You would
take
draw
that
back a
angle.
little bit.
Okay.
Oh, and it would pop out to the right of that 6. You're
Right.
saying,
I take
Corey?
that little
Yeah.
angle and then just play it real
Mhm,
soft off
mhm.
the rail to get to the 8. But
I think she would have preferred a straight-on shot on the 9, making it easy for the 8. But
She couldn't have
Again, you
missed
gotta
that
take what you
line
got.
by much. It
No.
had to be very close.
yeah, it was.
I don't know if she can hold this.
I don't know either. We're gonna find out though.
But the overhead makes it look like maybe she can.
Right, it does.
I mean, if you can stunt draw
if you
this
can
and
stun
hold
it
it just
and just
enough.
just so you've got a little bit of the angle on the 8, it would be perfect. Oh,
it was,
she
it was
didn't.
in between
Oh,
for her.
Yeah,
boy.
she kind of
Yep.
babied it
Yeah.
a little bit.
And that's what happens when you're thinking, is it going to work? And then you don't stroke it the way you intend to.
Mhm.
You kind of putch it, and that's what you
and
get.
we all do that too.
Yep, we all do.
The last second you're thinking something and
Right.
you're doing something totally different. and-
Right.
Well, another good opportunity for Julie. Tough, not the easiest opener
I think
here.
her first
That's
shot's
not
gonna be
an
that
easy
6 ball over
opener.
a ball. Nobody likes that shot.
Nobody likes it. Right.
It's one you gotta make though. I mean, you gotta.
We were talking earlier about our least favorite shots.
Right.
If this was my table right now and I was Julie, I would be going, oh boy, you know what I hate, don't you?
You know, I tell people this all the time. The shots you don't like to take are the ones you need to practice.
Exactly.
Those are the ones you need. You need to set these
Right.
up all the time and do them, because then when in game situations, you know they're going to come up. And then you
Exactly.
get up there, you feel comfortable with them.
Right.
And
You just gotta jack up over that.
I don't know if she was
7.
cutting it or putting it down in the corner.
Well, one angle looks like she could cut the 6. The other one, it looks like the 8 ball's in the way. So we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
This one looks like she's got room. And she does. Oh,
I
and
don't-
she would
I
have. She
think
would have had
yeah.
room.
Yep.
Just a little mishit.
Lacey
Well,
just
8
needs
ball
to
is
stop
open.
this, I
A
think.
little bit of.
think-
Little
I
bit
think she
of
can just
left
stop this and
roll
put it in the
next.
side.
Oh, you think so?
I bet she's going to follow off the end rails.
You think
my
so?
to
guess, yeah.
get that shot back down the corner.
I mean, I see,
She
I
is
see
not
the
like
drop, but
side. She is not like side pockets today.
It's true.
right.
Neither one of them likes that.
No,
one
they have
today.
not.
Looking out the booth, I'm not sure. She would have to go across the table, I guess, huh?
She's gonna hit the top rail and come up.
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what she did.
That's a
And
nice
there you go.
touch.
That was
Very nice
perfect.
shot.
That was a nice touch shot. That was well played.
And there you have
And
it,
there it
folks.
is.
Lacey Lazarski is now Lacey Torzewski is now your queen of the
New
hill.
Queen. Julie gave a
Um,
good run.
Probably won't happen next week because of the WSBA state tournament, but I'm not sure on Sunday. I don't think it'll happen.
Right.
So it'll probably be the following week. I'm not sure who the next challenger is, but congrats to you, Sean and Tim. Successfully Did a great job in the booth today.
It was sort of one-dimensional for me.
We didn't break anything.
Kendall did give us other instructions, and I sit here thinking, okay, I didn't do that. So.
And he didn't have to come yank us out of here. So
I thought you guys did a great job. So.
Well, thanks, Corey. It was
nice
you made
being
it
here with
easy with you.
All right.
All right.
I'm out. We'll see you guys later.
All right. Very good.
Take care.